Good morning to all of you. In our last video, we completed this page that Anil came with the bundle of notes and he tucked his bundle of notes under his mattress, and how Hari was imagining to rob him, and there was he talking to himself that it was very difficult to rob a careless person because sometimes he doesn't even know that he has been robbed. Okay, to rob a greedy person is very easy in comparatively to rob a careless person. Clear? Well, it's time I did some real work. I told myself I am out of practice, and if I don't take the money, he will only waste it on his friends. After all, he doesn't even pay me. So now he told himself that now is the time that he do some real work. Which work? Work of stealing, work to rob someone. Okay, so that's why he's talking to himself that it's time to do his real work, and he's out of practice now. For almost a month he didn't do any robbery or any, you can say, stealing. Clear? And he, after that, he told himself that Anil even didn't pay him. So if he didn't stole his money, he would waste that money on his friends. So it's better to stole him. Okay, how does the thief think Anil will react to theft? So these are some questions, and I will ask this question later on. Anil was asleep. A beam of moonlight stepped over the balcony and fell on the bed. So Anil, he was sleeping, and there was a light of moon that on the balcony and fell on the bed. I sat up on the floor considering the situation. He was sitting there and he was watching Anil. Okay, if I took the money, I could catch the 10:30 express to Lucknow. Slipping out of the blanket, I crept up to the bed. Crept means when you are crawling. Okay, and he thought that if he would if he would steal the money, then he would catch the train of 10:30 to Lucknow. Clear? Anil was sleeping peacefully. His face was clear and unlined. Even I had more marks on my face, though mine were mostly scars. When he was sleeping so peacefully that on his face there is no line, no scars, no marks. Even Hari has more marks than Anil. My hand slid under the mattress searching for the notes. When I found them, I drew them out without a sound. So he put his hand under the mattress and he searched for the bundle, and when he found the bundle, he drew them out without making any noise. Anil sighed in his sleep and turned on his side toward me. I was startled and quickly crawled out of the room. So Anil was in sound sleep, and when this thing happened, Anil just sighed and he turns toward Hari, and Hari was startled, means was surprised or astonished, and he hurriedly crawled out of the room, means he went out of the room. When I was on the road, I began to run. I had the notes at my waist, held there by the string of my pajamas. So when Hari was on the road, he started to run because he wanted to catch the 10:30 express, and he tied the bundle of notes with the string of his pajamas. Clear? I slowed down to a walk and counted the notes. 600 rupees in 50s. I could live like an oil rich Arab for a week or two. So when After run, he slowed down and he counted the notes. There were 600 rupees in 50s. It means there were 12 notes of 50 each. Clear? And he thought that with this money he could live like a oil rich Arab for a week or two, because actually this is an old story, okay, and that time the 600 rupees are enough to live a lavish lifestyle for a week or two. Clear? When I reached the station, I did not stop at the ticket office. I had never bought a ticket in my life, but dashed straight to the platform. Obviously, the thieves never bought anything, never buy anything. Okay, so I didn't stop at the ticket counter office, and he just went straight to the platform. The Lucknow Express was just moving out. The train had still to pick up speed, and I should have been able to jump into one of the carriage, but I hesitated for some reason I can't explain, and I lost the chance to get away. So when he reached there, the train is just started moving, and the train was at starting point a very low speed, and he could easily jump on any carriage of the train, but there is something which held him, and he couldn't jump on the train, and he lost the chance to get away. Okay, when the train had gone, I found myself standing alone on the deserted platform. Deserted means alone, there is no one. Expect hurry. I had no idea where to spend the night. I had no friends, believing that friends were more trouble than help. So he had no idea where to go, because he hadn't have any friends, because he thought that friends give more trouble than help. That's why. And I did not want to make anyone curious by staying at one of the small hotels near the station. The only person I knew really well was the man I had robbed. And he didn't even want to go or check in the nearest hotels also. The only person in that area, in that city, who knew him, that is Ali, the man he had robbed. Leaving the station, I walked slowly through the bazaar. After that, he left the station and he was walking slowly through the bazaar. In my short career as a thief, I had made a study of men's face when they had lost their goods. The greedy man showed fear, the rich man showed anger, the poor man showed acceptance. But I knew the Anil's face when he discovered the theft would show only a touch of sadness. Alright, so now he's saying that he had enough experience of faces after losing their money. Right? The greedy man always shows fear, rich man showed anger, the poor man showed acceptance. Or but what about Anil's face? He would show only sadness. Why? Not for the loss of money, but for the loss of trust. He would show sadness. Why? Because his trust had been broken. Clear? Not for the money. I found myself in the Maidan and sat down on a bed. The night was chilly. It was early November, and the light drizzle added to my discomfort. So he sat in the Maidan, or you can say any kind of park, on a bench, and that night was cold because that was the month of November, and the light drizzle, it means it started pouring, raining. Okay, soon it was raining quite heavily. My shirt and pajamas stuck to my skin, and a cold wind blew the rain across my face. And what happened then when it started raining heavily? That his clothes stuck to his body, stuck to his skin. Usually it happens with us also when we are out in the rain and we are wet. Okay, our clothes they just stuck on our skin. I went back to bazaar and sat down in the shelter of the clock tower. The clock showed midnight. I felt for the notes. They were damp from the rain. So now he left that Maidan also, and he went to bazaar and he took a shelter under the clock tower, and the time was midnight. So he felt for the notes that the notes got wet from the rain. Anil's money in the morning, he would probably have given me 2 or 3 rupees to go to cinema, but now I had it all. So again he thought about Anil, that Anil would give him 2 or 3 rupees to go to cinema at the morning, but now he had all his money. I couldn't cook his meal, run to the bazaar, or learn to write whole sentences anymore. So now he is feeling somewhat depressed, that he really wanted to learn those things, but now he couldn't learn how to write sentences, and he couldn't cook his meal and run to bazaar for, okay. So he lost all these things. I had forgotten about them in the excitement of the theft. Whole sentences I knew could one day bring me more than a few hundred rupees. Now he's thinking of a good life, and he told to himself that he had forgotten about all the things in the excitement of theft. And he knew that if he learned to write the whole sentence, that one day the this study, this education would bring him such money or achievement rather than these few hundred rupees. It was a simple matter of to steal, and sometimes just as simple to be caught. So there is nothing great in stealing. This is a simple matter to steal and simple matter to caught. But to be a really big man, a clever and respected man, was something else. But if you want to be a successful, respectable person, and clever person, that is totally different from this side. To steal someone is very easy, and to have punishment for that is also very easy. But if you want to be a really good or respectable man, that is totally different from this. I should go back to Anil, I told myself, if only to learn to read and write. So for only this purpose, he told himself that he should go back to Anil. I hurried back to the room, feeling very nervous, for it is much easier to steal something than to return it undetected. So he went back home, and he was trying to keep back the money, but it was very difficult task. To steal someone is easy, but to put or to give that money back without knowing that person, without the knowledge of that person, is very you can say difficult. Okay, I opened the door quietly, then stood in the doorway. In clouded moonlight. So he opened door quietly means without making any noise. Okay, and he stood in the doorway in the clouded moonlight. I told you there was rain, so there were clouds in the night. Okay, Anil was still asleep. I crept to the head of the bed, and my hand came up with the notes. I felt his breath on my hand. I remained still for a minute. So he just hold the notes, and he was trying to put them back. And when he was trying that he could feel the breathe of Anil on his hand. Clear? Then my hand found the edge of the mattress and slipped under it with the notes. He finally found the edge, and he put those notes, you can say, put that bundle back. Clear? I woke late morning to find that Anil had already made the tea. He stretched out his head towards me. Hand, sorry, not head, his hand towards me. So on the next morning, Hari awoke late, and when he woke up, he found that Nil has already made the tea. Clear, and he stretched with his hand towards Hari. There was a 50 rupees notes between his fingers. My heart sank. I thought I had been discovered. So when Anil approached Hari with the 50 rupees note, that then Hari, he was very nervous that he thought that he had been discovered, means Anil knew about the theft. I made some money yesterday, he explained. Now you will be paid regularly. Then Anil exclaimed that he made some money yesterday and he would pay him regularly. My spirits rose, but when I took the note, I saw it was still wet from the night's rain. So he became very happy from inside. Who? Hari, when he heard it. When he touched the note, he found that the note was still wet from the last night's rain. Today we'll start writing sentences, he said. He knew, but neither his lips nor his eyes showed anything. I smiled at Anil in my most appealing way, and the smile came by itself without any effort. So Anil knew that Hari stole the money, and after that he put that money back, but neither his lips nor his eyes showed anything about the theft. Whose? Anil's. So again, Hari smiled at the Anil in his most appealing way, and that smile was not the artificial smile. That smile was came naturally without any effort. So with this story, we came to a conclusion that if we treat a bad person in a good way, so there will be some changes in that person's personality take place. You can see Hari Singh, who had all the opportunities to rob him. He even stole the money, he even ran the house without the knowledge of Anil. He could easily catch the train, but he didn't. Why? Because Anil's trust and Anil's goodwill or Anil's kindness stopped him to do this type of activity. Okay, so with our goodness we can change the person. Okay, we should not treat a person that he is a criminal, okay, and that is not deserve to be there, just to live. If someone is going on a wrong track, we can put him on a good track by our efforts. Okay, so this is our story, the thief's story, written by Ruskin Bond. Thank you, have a nice day.